And this is exactly what Drifters is all about. A series by Hirano Kota, also responsible for Hellsing series, which I assume you know better than this one. But let me tell you what's going on in this anime. A group of warriors, who really existed, from different eras fight a fierce battle with a group of enemies called Ants, all in order to decide the fate of the world that they find themselves in. And let's be honest here, Drifters is a kind of isekai, and yes, I know, there is a lot of them. A whole lot. But hey, sometimes we find a new gems, right? And Drifters is one of them. Our action begins in year 1600, during the Battle of Sekigahara, which of course actually took place, and it was one of the decisive battles in history of Japan. And our main character, Shimazu Toyohisa, who is fighting for his clan, is seriously wounded, and when his time is up, he is transported to a wide corridor, from which he is again sent to another world. And I swear, if Track-kun was more popular back then, in 2016, the action would probably have started because of him. The new world our hero finds himself in is full of different races. Here we have humans, elves, dwarves, orcs, and a whole lot of other creatures. He is saved by a couple of elves who decides to move him to a safe place, to a group of people just like him, where Shimazu will stay for a long time. And at this point we met two more characters, Oda Nobunaga and Nasu no Yoichi. I think I don't have to introduce the character of Oda Nobunaga. But hey, it's my show and I'm gonna do it anyway. He was a Japanese leader, one of the most important historical figures of Japan. He was one of the three unifiers of the state, an excellent commander, manipulator and strategist. He died in 5082 in his castle, where he committed ritual seppuku. Oda Nobunaga is an incredibly interesting character, and I encourage you to read a little bit more about him if you are interested in Japanese history. Let's hop on to Nasu no Yoichi. He was a samurai who wielded a bow with incredible precision. The story of him is that the Taira clan put one of their fans on top of a mast and began to harass the opposing army in which Yoichi was fighting to shoot it down. At that moment, Yoichi was sitting on the back of his horse, rode into the water where the waves surround him, and with one shot, he blew the fan away. Both of these characters play a key role in the series, fighting alongside the main character and supporting him in strategies. Their unique skills and historical experiences make them irreplaceable allies. The action in the series, the animation, music, characters, they are incredibly enjoyable to watch. Battle with the humans in the first clash is something amazing. The fight is brutal and the drifters very quickly defeat their enemies. An extremely fast attack, an effective strategy and the elimination of those who wanted to escape made the first clash a key moment for their group. The whole thing is kind of foundation for their future actions. After a victorious battle in the elf village, the drifters begin to gain allies. Shimazu, Oda and Yoichi lead the elves and dwarves together to fight the looming threats. Nobunaga, using his military experience, creates new strategies and tactics to tip the scales of victory in their favor. However, they are blocked by the Ants, a bunch of powerful warriors from the past. With each clash, the tension increases and our heroes must face greater challenges while discovering the secrets of the new world. The group of drifters is joined by other historical figures such as Butch Cassidy, Hannibal Barcas, Naoshi Kano, and this is not the last of them. But there is one more character. He's not active in the series, a very famous painter whom you all surely know, and there is absolutely no need to say who he is. As for the antagonists, the Ants are the main threats that the drifters have to fight against. The characters, as you can guess, are also people who actually existed, and as I said before, I highly encourage you to check out who they were, because it's really interesting. And the best part of the entire anime is, apart from this guy, because I freaking love him, is fighting. Toyohisa traverses the entire battlefield with great fury, which makes his opponent simply afraid. His sword cuts through everything in his path with brutality and precision, and the character himself is very determined. Nobunaga, on the other hand, directs the movement of troops with cold calculation as if he were playing chess. His quick and accurate decision changes the course of battles, and every order is adapted to the changing situation. And the last one, Yoichi, is a deadly archer. His arrows eliminates opponents with ease, making the archer seem invisible to them, and each shot causes chaos in the ranks of enemies. As more characters join the group, the action gets even better. Is the plot interesting? No, it's not. But at the same time, it is not anime that we watch for the plot either. When the fight draws us in, we simply want more of it, and luckily that's what we get. High quality animation contributes to the intensity of the fights. Smooth and detailed transitions, special effects and well designed fight scenes make the battles stunning. I would say that Drifters is an anime that stands out from the rest with its openness. The combination of real historical elements with fantasy elements is incredibly enjoyable to watch. The fights are always dynamic and brutal, and the choreography is planned very carefully. And come on, this is the only anime in which I can say Oda Nobunaga joined forces with the dwarves to produce firearms so that his army of very handsome men without shirts could defeat orcs in combat. If this doesn't sound awesome, I don't know what does. There is a lot of good stuff in Drifters, and I highly recommend it to you. Give it a chance and you won't be disappointed. And that's all for today. I hope the Drifters video was interesting for you and it will encourage you to watch the series. And if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe and leave something in the comments. Share your thoughts and let me know what you think about the anime or historical figures. I love to read everything. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.